give that to Greg. Hi, Angela. Welcome. All right, so next, Angela Anderson is gonna share her idea with us. I'll let her introduce it, thanks.
Hi, my name is Angela Anderson, and I developed a product to meet my own need. For Christmas of 2020, my husband surprised me with a brand new bicycle, and it opened up a whole new world for me. I enjoy walking and running on a trail near my house, but having a bike allowed me to go further and to reach new places. I discovered that there was a whole community of bikers along this trail and many craft breweries to enjoy. I'm not the only one who received a new bike during the pandemic. In 2020, leisure bike sales were up 121% year over year. People were getting out and exploring more. A lot of these small craft breweries that are located along the trail produce things in small batches or will have limited release beers. And I know that when I find a beer that I like, I want to enjoy it again, or I would like to share it with my family and friends. So I had a dilemma. How do I get it home on my bike? I tried existing solutions. I wanted something that was stable on my bike and that could also keep my beer cold, and I was not successful with what is available on the market at this point. I even tried riding with a bicycle, and if you've tried that, you know that it's really not a very pleasant experience. So how does a craft beer loving bike rider get their beer home? Well, I developed an insulated bike bag. My interviews with breweries, I discovered that the majority of their sales that are carry out are in 32-ounce containers or smaller. So I focused on this. And then I also developed a unique strapping system so that it can go on many different bikes in many different ways. So what is the market opportunity? Well, the trail that I ride on is actually known as the Little Miami Scenic Trail, and it goes from the Ohio River up to Springfield. And there are 11 breweries along this portion of the trail. The total production for these breweries is about 15,500 beer barrels. One beer barrel is 31 gallons. I would partner with these breweries to sell my product wholesale to them, and then they could offer it to their customers to help increase carryout sales. Currently, the market for these breweries, they have about 15% of their customers are bike riders, but a very small portion of those actually have carryout beer. If they can increase their carryout sales, just the bike riders alone, they could expect to see anywhere from 10 to 30 beer barrels per year per brewery. But the market opportunity is actually greater than that. This trail is actually part of a greater trail system here in Ohio known as the Ohio to Erie Trail. It goes from the Ohio River up to Lake Erie, and there are more than 50 breweries along this portion of the trail. And if you research online, there are actually trails like this with breweries along them all over the United States. They're along rivers, they're through mountain paths, and they're in urban areas. This bike riding community love to enjoy local craft beers. They're sharing experiences, they're sharing tips, and it's just a tight-knit community. So I envision helping to grow this community of craft breweries and bike riders and help them partner together. I'm gonna have some digital patches physical patches that can actually be put onto my bike bag that will have the breweries on them and maybe some other fun things so people can share what they're doing and display that. But I also envision a greater digital platform that they could earn digital badges on and share their experiences and tips and talk about what's coming so people can get on there and research the breweries and trails. This would help the breweries as well to increase their presence. My timeline, I discovered the need in 2020, and I spent about a year testing solutions and starting to make prototypes. Through this UC Accelerate program, I've been refining my prototype, interviewing customers, and researching the market. And I am starting to research developing a provisional patent and also working with some local manufacturers. In the future, in 2023, I would like to produce a small batch and start testing it with a local brewery, and also to begin developing a digital platform. So about myself, I've actually previously run my own business. I have sold wholesale products to local businesses here in Cincinnati on a small scale. I'm a designer and creator. I, up to this point, have designed and created and sewn and made all of my own prototypes. I love craft beer. I'm an avid bike rider, and I am passionate about small business owners and supporting our local community. I also have a local brewery who is willing to work with me on beta testing. What I need help with is the manufacturing process and product testing, some guidance with patent marketing expertise, and also mainly help developing a digital platform. So if you think that craft breweries and bike riders go together like I do and are made for each other, I would love to work with you. Thank you. Questions?
Excellent, Angela. I'm excited. Does anybody have any questions for Angela? Yes.
Do you have any thoughts on the price point?
I don't yet, because I'm just starting to speak with manufacturers to see.
The question is ideas on price point.
I kind of feel in the $30 to $40 range, but I'm not sure manufacturing costs at this point.
Anybody else? Cool. All right. Well, thank you.